My office is committed to fairness, transparency, and equity, and we want to ensure that our homeowners understand the options that are available if they believe the assessed property value of their home is inaccurate or unfair. The process to file a protest through HCAD is free and available to everyone. The deadline to protest appraisal values that will be used to calculate your property taxes is May 15th, or 30 days from the date that the value notice was mailed by HCAD. Here to talk about steps that homeowners can take to protest is HCAD's Chief Appraiser, Roland Altinger. He will discuss the available options to file and how homeowners can prepare their appeal. Chief Appraiser Altinger, thank you for being here today. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Ramirez. Good morning. I am Roland Altinger. I am the Chief Appraiser for the Harris Central Appraisal District. We mailed over 1 million value notices to property owners this past month. A protest is included with each value notice for those who wish to contest their property value. The deadline is fast approaching. Under Section 41.44 of the Texas Property Tax Code, owners can file a protest no later than May 15th or the 30th day after the notice was delivered, whichever is later. In recent years, HCAD has settled more than 500,000 protests annually. To make this process easy and efficient, we provide several options. A real easy way is to protest electronically using our iFile system. Each value notice has a personal, confidential iFile number, which can be used to protest and file your protest and upload your evidence supporting your opinion of value. Through iFile, you may settle your account electronically with our iSettle system. Your evidence will be reviewed and an offer will be sent to you electronically. If you accept the offer, the protest is settled for the year. If you disagree, you will be scheduled for an ARB hearing, which is the Appraisal Review Board. The ARB is an independent, trained panel of citizens who listen to the evidence presented by owners and by the district, and they render their opinion. If you have misplaced your protest form but have an online account with the district, you can settle your protest electronically at hcad.org or complete and submit a hard copy protest form available from our website at hcad.org or at our office, which is located at 13013 Northwest Freeway. It's located on 290 between Pinemont and Hollister. You'll be scheduled for an informal meeting with an appraiser, which can be conducted in person or remotely by WebEx. Again, if you agree to a settlement offer, the protest is complete for the year. Otherwise, you'll be scheduled for an ARB hearing. Please note, iSettle option is only available to those who file electronically with our iFile system. And I'll pass it back to our Assessor Collector, Ms. Annette Ramirez. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Appraiser and your team, for your continued partnership with the Harris County Tax Office. One way homeowners can learn more about the protest process and how to prepare is by attending one of the free property tax workshops we host with HCAD. These workshops are great opportunities to learn how to protest your property values, apply for exemptions, and understand how your property taxes are calculated. Throughout May, we have several property tax workshops scheduled across Harris County. People can visit hctax.net for a full schedule of classes. Residents can also call our office at 713-274-8000 or send us an email at tax.office@hctax.net. We are here to serve and help you. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to provide this information that we shared today in Spanish. Buenos días, soy Annette Ramírez, su asesora de impuestos del Condado de Harris. Es un placer estar aquí esta mañana. Hoy les brindamos información útil a los dueños sobre el proceso de protestar el valor de propiedad. Mi oficina está comprometida a la transparencia y la equidad. Queremos asegurarnos de que los dueños comprendan las opciones disponibles si creen que el valor de su vivienda es incorrecto o injusto. El proceso para presentar una protesta es gratuito y está disponible para todos. El tasador jefe de HCAD, Roland Altinger, nos habló sobre los pasos que pueden seguir los dueños para presentar una protesta. Él explicó las opciones disponibles y cómo pueden prepararse. Las siguientes palabras son las que compartió el jefe, pero ahora en español. El mes pasado enviamos por correo más de 1 millón de avisos de valor a dueños. Con cada aviso de valor se incluye una forma de protesta para quienes desean protestar el valor de mercado de su propiedad. La fecha límite para protestas se acerca rápidamente. Según la ley de Texas, los dueños pueden presentar la forma de protesta a más tarde el 15 de mayo o el día 30 después de la fecha de aviso, lo que ocurra más tarde. En los últimos años, HCAD ha resuelto más de 500,000 de protestas al año. Para hacer el proceso más fácil, ofrecemos varias opciones. Una manera muy fácil es protestar en línea por iFile. Cada aviso de valor tiene un número de iFile personal y seguro que puede usar para presentar su protesta y entregar documentos que apoyen su opinión sobre el valor. A través de iFile, puede liquidar su cuenta en línea con iSettle. Sus documentos serán revisados y se le enviará una oferta por correo electrónico. Si acepta la oferta, su protesta quedará resuelta por el año. Si no está de acuerdo, se le programará una junta con el Consejo de Revisión. El Consejo de Revisión es un grupo independiente de ciudadanos que escuchan sus puntos presentados. Si perdió la forma de protesta, pero tiene una cuenta en línea con el distrito, aún puede protestar en línea en hcad.org o completa y envía una copia impresa de la forma disponible en el sitio web o lleva la forma en persona a las oficinas de HCAD. Se le dará una junta informal. Consulta hcad.org para más información. Gracias. Thank you guys so very much. Missing a page.
Any questions?
Does anyone have any questions?
What is the process used to appraise a home or a property?
There are basically 3 approaches to value property. One is, of course, the cost approach of what it would cost to acquire the land and then build the house accordingly, and that's the cost approach. The income approach is a method of determining the income that's being produced by the property to determine the value, and then capitalizing the net operating income. The third, which is the most utilized, is what we call the market approach, and it is what buyers and sellers do in the marketplace with sales of property in those geographical regions, which we use as comparables to determine the market value of the property.
And what is something that can be used to lower a property appraisal or a value?
That is a great question. Anything that you feel that diminishes the value of your property can be utilized. The first thing, if you have repairs that need to be done on the property, such as a roof replacement, would be bringing in your estimate of what it costs to replace the roof. Another example would be possibly a foundation issue where you have foundation problems with your property, where you bring in the estimate of what it costs to replace or repair the foundation. So those are 2 good, quick examples.
So if somebody wants to protest, what can, I guess you just kind of answered, can you give me a list of things that they can take to the appraisal so they can work something out?
That is correct. And another option is have them contact a real estate agent. They're in the business to assist, and they can provide comparables of properties that are in your neighborhood. And then, of course, you can utilize and bring those comps in to show why you think your value should be reduced based on the sales that have occurred in that neighborhood.
And one more question, can a home that's been already homestead be also appraised lower?
Yes, the Constitution requires that all properties should be valued at market value and equally appraised. And anybody in the county, in Harris County, for example, the 1.9 million parcels we appraise can file a protest. And of those 1.9, we usually see about 500,000 protests.
And that has nothing to do with homestead.
That has nothing to do. The homestead it reduces your tax liability, and what I suggest for property owners is to get online and make sure that they're getting the exemption they're entitled to. There are multiple exemptions, such as the general homestead, there's the over 65, the disability, and some veteran exemptions for folks that had 100% disability from some of the wars in the Middle East. So we suggest that they contact our office on making sure that they got the correct exemption.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Well, thank you all.